DJs BrewTube beer review. Ha ha, it's anniversary time. Not DJs BrewTube anniversary time. No, it's Firestone Walker Brewing Company out of Paso Robles, California, US of A. Yay, yay. Their anniversary is that time, that is. And what beer do we have from them today? We have their 21 or 21st Anniversary Ale. This is an American Strong Ale or blended beer. It's a limited serving. It clocks in at 11.8% ABV this year and 28 IBUs. Now, you heard me allude to a blend. That's right, every single year a bunch of winemakers get together at Firestone Walker. They blend the beers together and they say, this one tastes the best. This is what we want to present to the world as your anniversary brew today. And they tell you all about it in the manifesto they include inside the box here. Two sides, as it were, for a manifesto. Anywho, you heard me talking about the blend. What is it this year? We have Velvet Merkin, which is a bourbon barrel aged oatmeal stout, clocking in at 42% of the total brew here, or combination, that is. Next, we have Parabola, clocking in at 18% of the mix. Then Sticky Monkey, which is a West Coast quad that's been bourbon barrel aged, and Parabola, of course, is a bourbon barrel aged Russian Imperial Stout. Sticky Monkey's clocking in at 17% of the mix. Bravo, which is a bourbon barrel aged brown ale, clocking in at 14% of the mix. And Hell Dorado, but not the bourbon barrel aged Hell Dorado version. No, the rum barrel aged version. That's 9% of it. So you got your 100%. So basically, we got combination of beers and barrels this time. Excuse me. So we got a mix between rum barrels, but mainly bourbon barrels for the vast majority. At 91% of it of beers have been aged in bourbon barrels. This goes. So you know what? That's enough flapping my gums. It's time to pop the top on this bad boy, get it in the snifta here, and tell you what's up with 21 or 21st anniversary from Firestone Walker. Hell yes. Boom. Big hiss off the top. Obsessively collectible Firestone Walker crown. Let's get it in the snifta. Damn, tons of cannon smoke rolling off of it. Yeah. Hello, beer. Hello, happiness. Alright. Let's talk about the appearance. It's a really dark garnet color. You know, you got a mix of different beers in here. It's pretty dark. I'm sure on camera it looks black to you, but trust me, there's light coming through. I can see garnet colors or ruby hints. We've got a solid one-finger head, kind of soap sudsy in the center of the puck, tightly packed around the outside. Really small bubbles on the outside, that is, but it's about one finger. It's going to fade fast, probably. I think we might get some glass lacing out of this, but there's tons of alcohol lakes curtaining on the inside of that. But look at that beer in the glass. That looks delicious. But you know what? With all those blends and all those barrels, you know what? It's got to smell awesome too. So let's dive in for the aroma. Man, big bourbon and vanilla oak, like up in your grill. Chocolate. It smells like a barrel-aged barley wine a lot. A lot of vanilla pipe tobacco going on. Some char, maybe some earthiness. I'm getting a faint hint of the rum barrel in there, which is a thinner spirit. It's kind of like cutting in the aroma. Some fruits, maybe a slight bit of coconut in the background. Some chocolate, but it's like faint in the background. This really does smell. It's got a lot of that sweet, fruity kind of I like English barley wine character to it. Reminds me in some ways of the aroma of Sukaba. But then there's a tobacco note and a dark, kind of roastiness that Sukaba doesn't have that plays in after that. Tons of brown sugar. Man, this smells delicious. Lots and lots of layers of aroma. Not surprising to me as a Firestone Walker beer. Our head settled down to a cap. That's what I thought it would do. But you know what? Let's dive in. Enough ado. Cheers! Oh, yeah. Wow. That is rich barrel forward flavor. Wow. The rum and the bourbon are both present. You can tell the bourbon flavor has been cut by some of that rum spirit that's in there. Lots and lots of tons and tons of burnt brown sugar. After that chocolate, it drinks like a blend between a barley wine and an imperial stout kind of thing, both being barrel aged, which I guess this sort of can be at some level. The 11.8% is really well hidden. It's a little tiny spirit boozy in the taste, not phenolic alcohol or fermentation boozy tasting. There's a good amount of chocolate, roast, a little tiny bit of coffee, maybe a little bit of licorice in there as well. Those vanilla notes are kind of big. The coconut's very muted, but it is in the background. I don't know how Firestone Walker does it, but their beers always have that, like, especially the stouts and things of that sort, have this really resounding coconut tone. Sukaba as well. Really, really cool beer. It's not, you can't like peg it into the style. American Strong Ale is where it should be. Masterful blend, super easy to drink. As I'm drinking more, I get a little tiny bit of warming in the chest. Nice, medium full mouthfeel. Like I said, you get that spirit hint as it could be boozy, and it seems like it's coming from the rum, not so much bourbon. The flavor is that of bourbon and maybe dark rum, maybe a little bit of spiciness in there as well. Really nice, complex beer that I'm going to enjoy kicking back and contemplating, man. Lots and lots of layers of flavor. So, let's grade this beer. At time of recording, Beer Advocate is giving this 4.33 out of 5. That's definitely into their high A range for sure. And Untappd is giving this 4.35 caps. Now, judging, since they're really high scores for them, is 4.5. You don't see any, like hardly any 5s on Untappd, so that's going verging on A+ level for them. Let me take another drink here. Really tasty. I think it can sell her into something better than it is now. It's not a bad beer, don't mind me, but as you drink it, every time you drink it, you get that like little boozy hint. Like, hey, I've got rum here. Bam, I'm biting it. I'm biting your palate kind of thing. But I'm going to go high A. I'm going to go 96 on this. Really super tasty. No problem finishing this bottle at all. It's not a knock on it, but I think it'll, as it ages, I got one extra bottle of this. As it ages, it'll tame. And I think the dark fruits and things of that sort will come up, and the booziness will go down. But as it stands right now, another masterfully made blend by Firestone Walker. Very, very tasty beer. Yum. That's all I've got to say. So, have you had Firestone Walker Brewing Company's, XXI 21 Anniversary Ale, whatever the hell you want to call it? If you've had that, or this beer, or maybe another vintage, let me know what you know, because I like to quit pro quo. Back and forth. Oh, I also really like it when you do me a big favor and think locally, drink locally, and support the craft beer movement. And it is exceedingly cool each and every time when you rate, comment, subscribe, especially if it's your first time with us. And I don't know if you can get around to it and kind of think about maybe smashing that like button, because that, along with only one bottle, that's all I'm going to need tonight to finish off my evening of 11.8% ABV. 21st Anniversary Ale from Firestone Walker to put my big ass happy face on. So the next DJs BrewTube, I got nothing but a hell of a bunch of 21st Anniversary Ale drinking love for you, and you know it's coming by now. That's right. You're ready for it. Here you go. A big peace out!